Hello and welcome to my vlog. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Kev and I make this vlog to show how I cope through the week while living with schizoaffective disorder, which is a combination of schizophrenia and bipolar. I have depressive bipolar with rapid cycling. I also have CPTSD, which is sometimes it's called complex PTSD. Sometimes it's called childhood PTSD, and that's it's a type of PTSD that you get when you have lots of trauma in your childhood. And then I have inattentive ADD, which just makes me lose focus a lot. And so thanks for watching this vlog. I hope you get something out of it. I just kind of show what I do during the week to keep myself stable and moving ahead in life. And I try to do this for the purposes of showing people that they're not alone in their mental illness. There's people out here who are living and recovering from it, and living happy and fulfilling lives. I was diagnosed 15 years ago, but I've had schizophrenia and mental illness since I was little. And now my life is, I enjoy it. I look forward to tomorrow, you know? So I hope you get something out of this. If you have any questions or comments, leave them. I love hearing them and hearing from you. Thank you to all those who have reached out so far. It is Saturday, and you're about to watch the week that was. Look back on the week, and it was a very challenging week. I spent most of the week trying to keep my symptoms down, my mental health symptoms down, and stay stable while dealing with a lot of physical pain that has been bringing me in and out of the hospital lately. And next week I'll likely be going back to the doctor about it. But I have skeletal chest bruising and a misplaced clavicle. That I had a cardiac procedure in January, and then this all happened. So I'm still recovering from that, and it's a lot of pain. So this week was a lot of pain management and keeping my mind while I'm trying to not be in pain. So that's kind of this past week. I made it through the week, which is a good thing, and next week is looking pretty good too. I booked some gigs this week for next month, which I haven't been booking any shows because of my injury and pain. So I booked 2 shows for next month. That made me feel good. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy the week that was this past week. I hope you're able to get something out of it. Thanks to all those who reached out and offered their support. If you want to support this vlog, support my music and my advocacy efforts, you can do so at patreon.com/Kev G Mor. And that's where I use that to get all my supplies and, you know, things that I need to keep this going. So I really appreciate you tuning in. It blows my mind that people are tuning into this. And I hope you enjoy the week and it's helpful for you. So thanks a lot from me to you. All right, enjoy. Good morning, happy Monday. It's Monday morning and I slept late. It's a rare thing for me. I have to say, moving the bed onto the floor with the dog has been a lot nicer for me. I've been enjoying it, and I've been sleeping better because I don't have to get up and let the dog up and down from the bed. So in the morning I actually got to sleep in, and it feels good. That being said, I woke up and it was hard. I didn't want to get out of bed, but eventually I had to. My pain level is manageable today, but it's pretty high. Mostly with my hips and my backs. My mood is high anxiety, and for no particular reason. I don't have a lot to be anxious about today. I just am. I just woke up that way. And so now I'm gonna do my coffee and comedy time. And I'm a little, here's my coffee. I'm a little foggy brained right now, probably because I haven't had my coffee. My dog is eating her breakfast. So I feel like I'm talking fast and I'm not settled. So let me take a breath. What I'm gonna do from here is have some coffee, something to eat, watch some comedy, and this week I have a lot of desk type work to do, work to do at my computer, big list of things I want to get done, which is good for me because I don't want to be using my body too much. I'm still healing. So today I'm going to organize that and start plugging away at the work that I need to do. And then try to check in with people today. There's no muscle music groups this week. We take the last week off of every month, which I enjoy. It helps us find other people to co-regulate with and get support from, rather than the same people day in and day out every day. You take a week, and I like the week without muscle music because it lets me put into practice the things that I've learned throughout the week. And so I usually feel pretty motivated, kind of like a parent who's teaching you to ride a bike, and then they let go and you're riding on your own. That's what this week feels like. That they've let go of the bike, and I'm kind of trying to ride on my own and see how well I can do. So that's my motivation for the week, is to see how well I can do this week without all the groups and things like that. And checking in with people on my own. So my dog's drinking her milk. I'm gonna have my coffee and comedy, and we'll check back in later when I know more what's going on. Thanks for checking in. Hey, I'm out for a walk. Just as I hit record, I think the train's gonna come by, but I wanted to go out for a walk and get some sun before I sit down at the computer all day. I'm not gonna go too far because I'm walking super slow, because my hip hurts. So part of my day is to call my doctor about that. I'm not worried about it, but I think it's just been a couple days of soreness, so probably just slept on it wrong or something. But my chest pains and stuff are feeling okay. This morning I woke up and filled with anxiety and stuff, and I stayed in bed the first part of the day. I usually get up very, very early, 5, 6, 7. But today I stayed in bed, and my dog allowed me to stay in bed until about 10:30. So I'm starting my day late, but I have a very low pressure day, very low pressure week. All the pressure that's on me is self-imposed because I want to get shit done and move forward in life. So rather than just live this same old life, that I'm living now, which is good. But I want my life to get better and better, I guess, So today, most of the day, I'm gonna be spending in front of the computer and just doing different thises and that's. I also want to do some music today. And it is a really beautiful day, so I might get out for another walk. Always when I want to film. So I will check in later. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around the block and then get to work. I'm gonna work an hour at a time, take a break because that's about the focus that I have today. So work for an hour, take a 10-minute break, stretch the legs, work for an hour. That's how I'm gonna do the day. Hey, so it's about dinner time, and I got a whole lot of work done today. I kind of was surprised at how much I got done, and I was able to focus. I'd had to just sit at my computer and plug away, and I was able to do that. And yeah, my anxiety was high and I was kind of grumpy, and so on those days, I also wanted to rest. But on those days, I usually, if I know that it's not for any reason, it's just chemical, then I will use that time to do tasks that I've been kind of putting off, since I'm going to be in a bad mood anyways. And then at the end of the day, I usually feel pretty good that I got all that stuff done and it's no longer weighing on me. And that's how it is today. I also had a good friend remind me to clip my dog's nails because I hadn't done that in a while. And so she's all clipped and good. And she was really good about it too. Every other time I tried to do it, she fought me big time. But she fought me on one paw, and then I just kept her settled and she let me do the other ones. So it was pretty nice. I'm gonna visit my neighbor, and my anxiety is still very high. I appear to be easily triggered today. Little things have been triggering me and getting my anxiety high. I don't know why. It's just the way I've been today. It's the way I woke up. And even though I dug my mood out of the hole and passed fight or flight and doing okay, my anxiety is still high. So that's just gonna be a chemical thing today. Tonight, I'm going to watch some Critical Role and head to bed early and probably take a hot shower to help ease some of my pain. Today was a difficult day for me, and one of the reasons I get out of bed is because I know at the end of the day I'll feel good about it. And that's like that today. It was hard to get out of the bed today, but I feel proud of myself for getting out and getting some things done, caring for me and my dog. So now I'm thinking about dinner too. She just had dinner. All right, I'll say good night for Monday, and I think Tuesday will be a better day. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I've already kind of got up and had my day. My dog is enjoying some sunlight here. I slept pretty good last night, and today is going a little better. My anxiety is not as bad. I didn't have to work myself up to fight or flight. I kind of woke up and I was there in fight or flight, and I was able to get up, move around. I did some planking and some gentle planking against the wall because my shoulders messed up, and just kind of got my body moving, though I didn't want to do that. It's very hard to do, but I kind of forced myself to get up, move, use my muscles, expend that energy, and I've been moving up the ladder slowly. Been taking it easy today. Right now I'm in a class, taking a break, learning about video editing and algorithms. Later I have a songwriting class to go to. So my day is good, where I'll be able to rest and recover and relax. Um, um, what else was I thinking about? I got to connect with some people online, check in with them, see how they're doing, and I like that. It's nice that they checked in with me to see how I was doing. So in a little while after my class, I still haven't taken a shower yet. I was just doing my coffee. Normally I would be doing coffee and comedy right now, but I got my coffee in class instead. And it's very interesting to me, so it keeps my attention. I still got the sleep in my eyes though. The after class, I want to take a shower and go for a walk. And I have a couple errands to do just in the neighborhood. And later on, I'm going to be getting a ride to the supermarket, so that's something else I'm going to do today. So until then, I'm just going to do my class, and it generates lots of new ideas of things that I can do and implement. And I enjoy it. And then I go for a walk, and yeah, I'll probably check in during the walk. I'll probably think of something to say, right? If you have, I don't know. I'm just like, my brain is not awake, I guess. I was trying to think of a question, but I couldn't think of a question. All right. Got my Superman mug and gonna get back to class, and I'll check in later. Hello. I'm out for my second walk of the day. I didn't check in on my first watch because someone from my building was walking with me, which was nice. But I'm doing okay today. I got a lot of work done on the computer and stuff. And then did some cleaning. And I'm having a little pain, so I'm gonna do some resting. I did my 2 classes for the day and a YouTube class and a songwriting class. So it's getting close to dinner time. Going for a walk. I'm gonna swing by the thrift store and just see what goodies that might have there. Sometimes I find some really cool stuff. Most of my clothes and most of my apartment is furnished through the thrift store. So yeah, I'm gonna go by there and pick up something for dessert after dinner, maybe some ice cream, and then maybe relax with a video game or something. All right, I'll check in later. Well, the thrift store was cool. There was an electric guitar there, $50, but I don't need one. There was an old vintage acoustic guitar for $65. I thought it was kind of cool. I decided that I think I'm gonna go get some tacos if it's open. Doesn't look like it's open. Guess I'll keep walking. Well, that's the end of my night. What did I do? I was just doing stuff. I did some errands. I did laundry and stuff. And I did several loads of laundry. I did some cleaning. I did dishes. I hung out with this dog right here and spent some time with her. Took her down to see my neighbor. I want to get to bed early because I feel like I was in pain today, and then when I went for a walk, the pain got a little worse, but then it disappeared, and it was kind of gone for the rest of the day. So tomorrow, I was thinking I would get up early, and because today and yesterday I kind of slept in late, relative to me. So tomorrow I want to get up a little earlier, and first thing go out for a walk. So I'll go out and get a cup of coffee next door at the cafe, which is a nice treat for me.
And that's the plan, to get some sleep tonight and go for a walk early and see if I can get my body up and moving. All right, thanks for watching. Good night.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It's a heck of a morning. Didn't get to sleep till really late last night because I had slept in the day before. So it was difficult getting up this morning. I woke up early and before the alarm, and I just laid in bed with the dog for a while, not wanting to get up. But I got my butt up and I went out, got some coffee, and my plan today was to go for a walk first thing. So that's what I'm doing, because I think that it will help my pain level. And it seems that when I go for a walk, I get pain right away. But then a couple minutes later, the pain goes away and I feel better for a while. So yesterday I felt better for the rest of the day. So I thought I'd get up, go for a walk this morning, get some coffee, walk through that pain, and see how the rest of the day goes. Kind of a experiment. I have some meetings today. I have tomfoolery and a meeting with a friend. Yesterday I was gonna get a ride to the supermarket, but it fell through. So I need to make it to the supermarket today. It's not too busy a day. Still want to take it easy, and I want to get things done. So yeah, we'll check in a little while, see how the day is going. I'm gonna do a tomfoolery meeting after this walk, and kind of evaluate my day and my mood. I need to check in with myself and kind of regulate my mood a little bit today. And so we'll check in later and see how things are going. I learned my lesson this time. I waited till the trainer went by before I hit record. I'm out for a little walk. I'm heading to the food bank, pick up some supplies. I'm doing okay. I've been moving very slowly, taking small steps, and even doing those steps very slowly. But I think because of that, I'm not in any pain. And I've just been super patient with myself. And it's still, the day is still young. So I'm headed to the food bank is the plan. I'm gonna come home, put that stuff away, and then I wanna work on some music. I accepted a gig today in May, so I have 2 gigs lined up in May. And so I gotta train physically because my body's a little out of shape. I'd like to get up to where I was before, where I could do a 2 or 3 hour show. That'll take a while, but these are just hour shows or so. So I got to start playing more, get the strength up and the stamina up on the fingers and the voice. And practice my breathing again and things like that. Remember the words. That would be good. So I'm gonna go home and do that, work on music for a while, and try to give my dog some attention because she's been sleeping. We played for a little bit today, and then I had to go into a meeting. We played this morning when we first got up, and we played around, and it was fun. Which is nice. We've been doing that in the morning since I moved the bed down to the floor, that rather than have to get up and do things, we've just been kind of staying in bed and hanging out with each other and pushing and kicking each other. It's been fun. All right, so I'll check in later. Hi. I have been doing music for a while, and it's been frustrating. And I was looking to make a video of a song that I hadn't done in years, and finally get it going, the way I want it to sound. And every time I do, I get interrupted. Every time I start going through the song, I'm like, oh, this is sounding good. I get a knock at the door or a phone call, or the dog needs me. So I just, the last one was just a random knock at the door, and I need to make a recording sign or something to hang on my door. So I'm taking a break, and I'm just kind of walking around my apartment, letting the frustration out. And I kind of went, "Rawr." So I'm just taking a quick break, releasing some energy, and then I'm gonna sit down and try to calmly play guitar again. So it's the end of my Wednesday, going out for a little walk in the evening. I was getting frustrated musically playing earlier, and so I took a break and kept trying to do this song and kept getting interrupted, and then took a break, checked everything out, and the very next take I did it in one take, so that was good. Tonight I'm going to get something to eat, maybe some ice cream or something, and I'm just gonna relax and have an evening of watching a rerun of Critical Role. And tomorrow's Thursday. I hope to get some sleep tonight. My intention is to get to bed a little earlier than I have been and get up a little earlier. Hopefully I'm able to do that. And hopefully I'm able to get myself to do that. My mood is decent, hopeful. I'm stressed about some things, but they're not life or death or anything, so I'm doing okay. And I'm actually looking forward to see what tomorrow brings. I'm not in very much pain. I had a little bit come and go today, but I didn't use any lidocaine patches, and therefore I could feel if I was doing something that was hurting, so I wouldn't do it. And so I used my arm less, and it feels better right now. So next time I check in with you will be Thursday morning. Hello, happy Thursday. I'm outside taking my dog out, and I brought a coffee because I want to spend a little time out here, get some fresh air. I'm not feeling that great today physically. Stay here, Okami. Hey, come here. I feel, and I'm not in pain or anything, I just feel like I have the flu or something, or it was really hard to get up out of bed this morning. All my muscles were achy, my skin was irritated, and just didn't feel good. So I laid in bed for a while with the dog, feeling a little better, so I'm up and about. It's annoying. Today we have just work to do, and on computer and marketing and things like that. And then tonight we have the option of a Toonfoolery open mic or Backbeat open mic. It's hard to do both. I think I want to do the Toonfoolery open mic because I'm not feeling that great, so I could stay home and do that. I'm picking up poop right now. So that's what I'm thinking, and I will check in later. So I just did my Toonfoolery group, and I'm gonna get ready to take a shower. I don't know what the rest of the day holds. I just got hit with a huge wave of anxiety, and it's passing. No reason for it. well, I think I got anxious because I was thinking about this issue that I have, that I need to do some writing about, and I also wrote a friend about it who I think can relate to my issue, so I think it caused some anxiety in me, and I just had kind of a panic attack. So what I did to get through it is I sat here and breathed for a little bit while my Zoom meeting was going on. And then I got up and I walked over to the front door and I walked back a couple times. And then I sat down and I turned the volume off of my meeting for a minute or two and quiet. Started to feel better. Turned the meeting back on so I could hear what they were saying, and I was getting overwhelmed kind of by the meeting a little bit. The meeting's over, and I just sat here breathing for a little bit and not looking any further than my next step, which is take a shower. Hello! Train just passed by. I am out for a walk, and I was, after the little anxiety attack, I was high anxiety, and then the anxiety, I added in a little mix of frustration, and frustration turned to anger, and I was slipping into fight, freeze, or flight, and so this walk is to get me through that, rather than fall back down the ladder. It's okay to be in fight, freeze, or flight as long as I'm using that energy to get myself back up the ladder. So frustration, anger, anxiety, need to move the legs. So I'm out walking and using that energy to go higher up on the ladder, out of fight, freeze, or flight. And then from there, it's a little easier to get things done. Hey, so I got some rest. I laid down and rested with the dog, and I'm not in pain anymore. I feel a little better. I got up, I did the dishes, and I cleaned up that space that was filling up back there, and fed the dog, and my energy level is back up, which is good. A little stressed, a little anxious, but it's manageable. The rest of my evening is in a few, I'm gonna go to the Tomfoolery open mic, and I might even do a song, I'm not sure. But that's gonna be my evening tonight, and happy to have, I guess, I like that feeling of when I can say, okay, I made it through the day. And I don't think I'm quite there yet, but just about. So I did the Tomfoolery open mic, that was fun. That's a public open mic, and I did 2 songs. What did I do? I did a Damien Rice tune, Lonely Soldier, and I did my own tune, which I uploaded this week to YouTube, a song from my dad. And then I just took my dog out. I have a friend who's coming over because he's having a hard time and wants to be around people. So we're gonna hang out for a little while, and then I'm just gonna conk and try to get to bed early tonight. Get back on my regular sleeping schedule. So let's see. Tomorrow's Friday. Wow, it seemed like this week really kind of flew by. All right, we'll see you in a bit. Good morning. Happy Friday. It's early in the morning. I'm out for a walk. I ran out of coffee, so I'm gonna go get some. Most of this week I've been sleeping late, and because my dog's been allowing me to. But today I wanted to get up a little earlier and get back on my schedule. I'm I'm very sore. My hip, my back, my shoulder, my chest is very sore. And I want to just go back into bed and go to sleep. But I'm gonna get up and moving. I know once I'll get my coffee, do some laughing, I'll feel a little better. So it's a nice day. My mood is kind of, it's like, it's a saying that I like. I think it's more of a meme, but it's, I'm strong, but I'm tired. And I feel strong today, but I feel tired. Emotionally strong, emotionally tired. Physically, I don't feel physically strong. I feel physically tired. So, let's see if I can make the best of this day. Hello. I'm out and about, and apparently I forgot my sunglasses. Not feeling that great. So, something inside me was telling me, you know, it would feel good to be outside. I don't think I can walk to the beach, so I'm just going near my house to this little park, and got a cup of hot chocolate, and I'm just gonna sit in the sun and relax, and because it's becoming a hard day. I put a call into my doctor, and they're not available, but another doctor is going to call me back in a while. And these health issues are affecting my recovering from mental health. So I thought I'd sit here for a while and hope the pain goes down and clear my thoughts. I have a lot of things that I'm thinking about the things that I'm doing with music and the vlog and YouTube and social media, as well as like I need to think about shows, and I want to get out there and do some public speaking and be helpful for people that way, but I'm not quite sure what to say or how to set that up. I did a talk at the Beverly Library a couple months ago, and I set that up, and there was zero audience. Nobody showed up, so I need to revamp that too, because that's something I really want to do. It's kind of my goal. I would love to make some sort of living by going around and talking, and I use my music as part of the show. So I don't know, I just gotta sit here and do some thinking for a while and sit in the sun, and there's some people watching too, so really wish I had brought my sunglasses. I'm actually thinking about going back and getting them, because I can't really open my eyes too much, and if I do, I'll start sneezing. So who knows, maybe I'll sit here with my eyes closed. But yeah, it's not the best day. It's hurting my arm just to hold my phone up. So I'll check in later. Well, I sat here for a while, did some thinking, and my thoughts started going in a negative direction, and I started having some ideation type thoughts. And so what I decided to do, I was starting to sink back into fight, freeze, or flight. And I was feeling more of the flight. And so I could feel myself kind of sinking down into that and getting negative. So I'm changing my environment. And I think what'll be good for me today is to do a brain dump. What's a brain dump? I do them every now and then. It's I often get lots of ideas, creative ideas. Not just creative ideas, but things that I want to do and get done and think about and write about. And, you know, it can be from I want to write a play to I want to drink more water during the day. Just all these things that I want to do and implement in my life. And I think about them a lot. And it gets overwhelming. So I do a brain dump, and I sit down with my notebook and I just write it all out in bullet form, usually in bullet form. Sorry about this construction noise over here. And it just kind of gets it all out of my head, and I feel a little relief. I feel a little lighter. I'm going to try to walk a little faster so we get away from this noise. This noise has also been a little annoying because outside my house they do construction all day, every day, and there's always some new sort of noise. So I'm heading home, sitting in that spot. It was nice sitting in the sun, but I couldn't really open my eyes. I was sitting there with my eyes closed most of the time, which the purpose was I wanted to have my eyes open and kind of watch people walk by, watch the world kind of go, you know. And that often makes me feel grounded if I can just see, you know, everybody going about their day. Makes me feel like, all right, I'm in a good place. So I couldn't do that because I couldn't open my eyes. I forgot my sunglasses. And so I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do a brain dump. I also need to eat. I haven't eaten today. It's getting to be about noon or 1. I have a difficult time eating because I have kind of a resentment towards food and the fact that we need to eat to be alive. It's because food is often hard to get. So I get angry that I need to do it in order to live. And it's over the years it's built up a resentment in me towards food. So I don't like to eat. Sometimes people will go, hey Kev, let's get together and go out to eat. And going out, I'll do anything, but most likely I don't want to go out to eat. Go for a walk or something, you know. But eating is still an issue with me. And so when I get home, I'm gonna do the brain dump while I eat something and get that out of the way. So I'm home. I'm still having a hard time. You can see my dog sleeping. And I haven't eaten yet. And I haven't done anything. Although I cleaned yesterday, the place it's so small, it gets messy quick. And I feel like I get frustrated when it gets a little messy. And I don't want to do anything. I want to curl up on that bed with that dog and go to sleep. But if I do that, just the thought of doing that and sleeping the day away makes me anxious, of wasting the day. I don't like to just sleep away the day. It makes my anxiety worse. So I think I need to clean up a little bit. And then I'm going to try to eat something after that. That's the goal. I'm really taking it little step by little step. And yeah, all right. I'll keep plugging away and trying. Okay, so I did it. I was able to eat something. So my stomach feels a little better. And I feel a little better. I'm still in pain. I'm not feeling great, but at least I'm not hungry. I'm waiting. My doctor's going to be calling in about a half hour. And I'm going to talk to them. And then I'm just going to rest. Rest for the day. And it's been a long week of resting. And it's hard to keep my mood up and keep my mind occupied constantly. I'm also tired because I went to bed late because my schedule's been off, and I got up early to try to adjust my schedule, so I knew today I'd be sleepy. So I'm just gonna kind of try to relax until my doctor calls and see what they have to say, and to keep myself busy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'll watch a little Critical Role, see if it can get me laughing a little bit. All right, here we go. Well, I got off the phone with the doctor, and once again, they want me to go into the hospital. This time, they want me to go into the VA, which is about 24 miles away. And very hard to get to. And then there's the consideration of having my dog be here by herself all day. And then if they keep me overnight for some reason, what about my dog? And I can't get home. It takes me about, for me to leave right now and get there, it takes me about 2 hours to get there. So, but she wants me to come in and get my clavicle x-rayed in case it needs to be put back in place. And then I know they want to go through and check my heart and everything, although my heart's been checked 5 or 6 times in the last month. So I kind of know that they're going to say, well, you're having chest pains too. And even though they say they know it's skeletal bruising, they always want to do the stress test and the EKG and everything, and then keep me overnight. And if they keep me overnight, I have to find someone to watch my dog. And I get very stressed about my dog and who is watching my dog. So I'm very frustrated. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I don't want to sit here and bitch. I do have to get into the VA clinic to get it looked at. The person on the phone was wanting me to do it today. It's already 2 in the afternoon. I would get there by 4. And then I wouldn't get home till tonight. And I don't have the funding for transportation either, now that I think about it. I'll have to dig into my change. To get there, I gotta take a train, commuter rail, and then I gotta take a subway. And then I think there's a bus. So Beverly to Jamaica Plain. Commuter rail to the Green Line, to the end. So realistically, I don't see that happening today. I don't have the energy to go that far, and I don't drive. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out. I just haven't figured it out yet. Hello. I just came over to the parking garage to do a little walking in the sun, and I once again forgot my sunglasses. But there were these 2 little kids who were in the elevator when I got up to the top, waiting so they could race each other down on the elevator. I thought that was funny. So I've had a stressful day, and it's all with physical stuff, but it's hard to keep your mental stuff up with all the physical stuff going on, you know, which is getting very tiring and frustrating. With all the news that I got today, I know that eventually I'm gonna have to go get looked at and stuff, which is what I want. I want to get looked at and get this stuff fixed. What I did, great idea that my neighbor Jeff had, was to come up with a little timeline that I could write up so I wouldn't have to keep repeating it to every doctor. So I did that, and so I wrote up the timeline. I also connected with my sister because I'm having trouble figuring out the logistics of going in to see the doctor and maybe going in inpatient, and she has the talent way more than I do at figuring that stuff out. So she's gonna give me a call back in a while. And I have some nervous energy about having to go see a doctor, and I have some frustrated energy, and I just wanted to go for a walk in the sun. I didn't want to go too far from home, and I wanted to be somewhere quiet, so I picked the top of this parking garage. There's usually skateboarders up here, which is usually kind of cool, and I like to watch them too. But I'm just going to do little laps on here for a little bit, work out some of that nervous energy, and keep plugging away, get this thing figured out.
So I'm just laying down. I'm not really in pain, but I have a lot of nervous energy, anxiety, and it's made me tired. So I'm just resting. I do have a friend coming over later, and me and my neighbor and my friend will hang out. So I figured I'd just get a few minutes of quiet time and lay down and relax. The dog is sleeping, so and just check in with myself, and know that I'm doing okay. Well, it's the end of the evening, Friday, and I just took a hot shower, and I'm in some pain. So I'm gonna call it an evening and try to, it's not late, it's just after dinner, but I'm gonna settle down and just relax, have a cup of hot chocolate, and then try to go to bed and hope to feel better tomorrow. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, it's 2 in the morning and I'm going for a walk. I haven't been able to sleep because anxiety. I'm not in a lot of pain. But the pain is causing me, it's right here. And it's just minor pain, but it's causing me anxiety. And it makes me scared to sleep. So I can't go to sleep, and I'm just laying there thinking about the pain. Things that have helped me with the pain in the past is to walk it out. So I'm just gonna go for a walk around the block. And I feel like I need a break. I just want to do good for a little bit. So hopefully this walk will do me some good. Walking's not really helping. I think because it's cold out, all my muscles are clenched up, so I don't think it's doing me any good. It's not relaxing my muscles at all or anything. So when I get back to the house, I'm gonna try a hot shower. Yeah, okay. So I'm glad I went for a walk. It also tells me, I know it's not my heart, but if I can't go for a walk around the block if I'm having a heart attack. And I jogged down the last part of the way home, so it makes me feel, settles my anxiety a little bit, but I know, I'm gonna be okay, so I'm gonna take a shower now. Good morning, happy Saturday. I ended up getting some sleep last night. I went home, and took a shower, and I turned on the fan to blow on me because that helps me fall asleep. And then the dog cuddled up next to me, and that helped me. So I ended up getting some sleep. This morning I'm waking up with the usual pains, but my chest is not hurting. My chest feels good. It's weird, In the morning it's my hip and back, and at night it's something else. So I'm going to get some milk and go for a nice morning walk. And I have a friend who's coming over today. It's gonna help me get an arm brace, so I can keep my arm in a brace, so I can let that heal. And then the rest of the day I'm just gonna be relaxing, trying to take it easy. And I think that'll be it for the weekend. I don't have any plans going on for Saturday or Sunday. Also, Sunday I'll play Dungeons and Dragons. But that's all up in the air because I'm going into the doctor either tonight or tomorrow or the next day.
whichever day I get a ride, and that can work out. So within the next day or two, I'm gonna go in, check in with the doctor, and you know, since it's not anything crazy serious, you know, it's not my heart, it's just this other stuff. It's not too much to worry about. I'll just be glad that I'm not going through the pain anymore, you know. So I'll do one more check-in before I end this vlog, because I seem a little distracted right now. So I got my milk, I'm back, and I'm taking my dog out to enjoy some. Go ahead, over here, over there, go ahead. Before I feed her. This was a tough week, I have to admit. It was difficult keeping my mood stable and my thoughts grounded while I'm going through pain, to which I should be in the hospital for. So it was a difficult week. I'm glad I made it. Thanks for making it through the week with me. If you have any questions or comments, please. Hey, Okami, come here. Come here. Okami, hey, you're in the way. So I'm gonna close the video out here for the week, and it being Saturday morning. And thanks for tuning in. I appreciate all your comments and people reaching out and things like that. I feel hopeful. Things are always going to get better, and you know, even though I go through hard times, I'm excited about what's to come in life, and what's to come next. Even today, it's going to be a difficult day, but I'm excited about what might happen. I might create something nice. I might write a new song, or I might have some really special time with my dog or something. So it's been a difficult week, but I'm glad I made it through, and I'm glad I was present during it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. I'm gonna say bye to Okami, who's waiting to go in. As soon as she gets out and does her business, she's like, all right, I'm ready to go in. She's such a cute dog. Okami, what are you doing? What are you doing? You gonna ride the moped? All right, bye-bye.